Life without Matt Lauer is proving to be just fine for NBC and The Today Show. Last week, NBC's morning show averaged 4.6 million viewers, good enough to beat Good Morning America for the third Lauer-less week in a row. The last time Today managed to outdraw Good Morning America in total viewers for 3 straight weeks was during and immediately after the 2016 Rio Summer Olympics, which aired on NBC. Mr. Lauer was fired on November 29 because of allegations of sexual misconduct in the workplace. NBC made the announcement just minutes before the 7 a.m. start of Today, where Mr. Lauer had worked as an anchor for more than 20 years. With the news ricocheting across social media platforms, a staggering 5.7 million watched Today that morning. Television executives assumed that, with Today making news for all the wrong reasons, those extra viewers were tuning in that day to see how Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb would cover the event. Then they would return to their usual morning viewing habits, given the absence of the show's longtime star. But in a surprise even to some NBC officials, viewers are sticking around. Ms. Kotb, who is a co-anchor of the 4th hour of Today with Kathy Lee Gifford, has remained as the substitute for Mr. Lauer in the show's opening hours. Likewise, the departure of Charlie Rose, who was fired by CBS following a report of sexual harassment and misconduct last month, is not proving to be much a headache for CBS. Last week, CBS This Morning averaged 3.7 million viewers, the same number who tuned in for Mr. Rose's final week as the show's co-anchor. Gayle King and Norah O'Donnell have remained as co-anchors, and last week, Mr. Rose's chair was filled by the host of Face the Nation, John Dickerson. It is not entirely clear whether Today will keep up its ratings momentum. The show beat its longtime rival Good Morning America, which has been the morning leader in total viewers for the last 5 years, by more than 200,000 viewers 2 weeks ago. That gap narrowed to just over 50,000 viewers last week. Still, the recent numbers for Today and CBS This Morning could provide some evidence that the show's stars, Mr. Lauer and Mr. Rose, were not as important to viewers as they were to the network executives who paid them generously and promoted them assiduously. Are morning viewers more loyal to a particular program than to a particular on-air personality? Or were Mr. Lauer and Mr. Rose themselves not that vital to the show's popularity? Another theory executives may consider: have viewers been impressed with how Today and CBS This Morning handled each departure and stayed in as a result? After Ann Curry left Today in 2012, the NBC's show's ratings plunged, after many viewers seemed displeased with how the network handled her departure. NBC's other prize anchor, Megyn Kelly, who holds down the 9 a.m. hour of Today, has also benefited from the post-Lauer bump. Megyn Kelly Today, which in recent weeks has been focused on victims of sexual harassment, has seen its numbers inch up after a slow start. Last week, the hour averaged 2.7 million viewers, its second-best performance since its late September debut. In her first days at NBC, Miss Kelly, who was previously a primetime anchor at the Fox News Channel, presented herself more as a traditional good-time morning personality, rather than the issues-oriented host she has lately become. Unlike the cable news programs, which continue to thrive in a time of political drama, the morning shows and evening newscasts have all seen ratings losses over the last year. Compared with the same week last year, Today lost 8% of its audience, Good Morning America saw a 5% drop and CBS This Morning lost 2%.